region of 400 to 500, and that topped out at almost 1,200. 2 patrol aircraft, 4 of the 5 border force vessels, 7 French vessels, which raises a question I'll come back to in a moment, including the Bale, Normandy, Redens, and a few others, warships, etc. And 2 lifeboats were deployed yesterday morning as these dinghies were carrying hundreds and almost 1,200 migrants across the channel. The big question that's raised here is, if this included 7 French vessels, why on earth were they not then taken back to France? Even if they were in our waters at the time, and you'll get some, even some lawyers, I suspect, but certainly many humanitarian activists and so on, screaming that if they're in our waters, they need to come here. Just the other weekend, I walked through Birmingham and there was a big sign, people saying, refugees welcome here. Now, that is a view that they can perfectly entitled to adopt, and some people do take that view. Asked if they would take them into their own home, they'd probably give you a different answer. Welcome here, but not in their own home, perhaps. Welcome to your car, welcome to your bank account, your money? Possibly not, but that's the counter-argument to all of that. And again, I don't mean this to be hateful. This is just spelling out the facts here. These people probably wouldn't give them their car and their house and their money, although that is happening indirectly by way of taxes, or directly, depending on how you think about it. French ministers apparently are planning to restore an offence of illegal stay in France, which would allow them to arrest the migrants and the smugglers before they attempt the crossing. They could just stop them from crossing. I mean, they don't really need anything else. I mean, if they know that they're crossing, they could just stop them from doing that. Or if they're in the waters on the way here, they could bring them back, or they could just accept them back. And if our boats are put to that effort, we could take them back and they could have them back. But obviously that's not happening so far. And in contrast to that, a completely different story. I read with interest on the BBC that parents are fined, according to Freedom of Information requests, fined